really nice. It's good.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something fun to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go. No one will know.
I'm jumping in low.
Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if the trash got a pocket full of cash? We can roll shots of Patrol, and it's on, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something fun to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. I'll go get a ring, let the choir bells sing like ooh. So what you wanna do? Let's just run, girl. If we wake up and you wanna break up, that's cool. No, I won't blame you. Someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow.
Beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid?
Please stand for our bride.
Watching you stand alone. All of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer.
Each other.
Be recording.
But you wonder, how did we end up here today? How did these two wonderful people somehow not only end up meeting, but also falling in love and deciding to spend the rest of their lives together. Well, I'm going to spend the next few minutes or more telling you their love story and how we got here today. Their journey met the moment they met. Their journey began the moment they met. They took the time to learn what makes the other person smile, what makes them laugh, and how best to support them when life is less than simple. Jimmy. Britt was attracted to you because you were very respectful of her, that you know how to make her laugh, and you have a fantastic relationship with your kids. Her first impression of you was she thought, you're a little bit older than you actually were. But she was still attracted to you. Her favorite part of your relationship is that you both love food and trying new places. You also make her feel safe and secure. Her favorite place to go with you is anywhere on vacation, as long as it's a new place. She says one of your best features are your eyes. Look at her. Look at that beautiful girl. What does she love most about you? She loves how supportive you are to her, and you are amazing dad to your kids. You love her unconditionally. She realized that she had fallen in love with you when you went to BC for your first Christmas together. That's when she realized she did not want to have another Christmas without you. Oh, Britt. Jimmy's first impression of you when he saw you was at a social, and he's like, ooh. Oh, he says, who is that sexy lady shaking it on the dance floor? His favorite place to go with you, censored. But seriously, he says, he loves to go on little weekend dates with just the two of you. His favorite thing about your relationship is how you love each other for just the way you are. You both can be yourselves around each other. The qualities that attracted him to you when he met you was your smile. Well, definitely your dance moves. And the love that you have for your family. He realized he'd fallen in love with you. He said there wasn't an exact moment, but he knew it was something over a period of time from how you just continue to love him for who he is. All the qualities, the good, the bad, the good, the bad. And then in brackets, he put, there's not really too many bads. He said your best physical feature is your... Can I say it? Her ass. Her smile. Just everything. What he loves most about you is how supportive you are of him every day. How you smile at him and you just make him and everybody feel loved. Now, a few fun facts about these two. I asked who gets the morning grumpies between them. And she says, well, she's more of a morning person than he is. But they will actually, if either one of them are grumpy, they'll leave each other alone until they have coffee. Just let them wake up at their own pace. Back out slowly if either one of them is grumpy, but they got it. They're okay. Their first date, now there's two versions. Her first date was a dinner at the Keg. His version is that he invited her to his apartment. He cooked dinner, which was chicken, stuffed mushrooms, and an Oreo dessert of some kind. It was delicious. But when she left, there was no kisses or anything. Just thank you, goodbye. Did you shake hands? The one word they use to describe each other is driven and wonderful. Special names they have for each other is babe and hun. They have a very supportive relationship where they know his job is very busy. She can take him into the evenings, but she understands. She's there for him. He's there for her if life gets too stressful, gives her hugs and whatever she needs. As a couple, they're a really good team. There are certain things she's good at, and he says there's certain things he's good at, and they just mesh very well together. A romantic evening for these two looks something like this. Dinner and a movie at home, or go out for dinner. Anything, activities that they do, they like to keep their phones tucked away with no distractions. Their definition of romance is being present for each other, holding hands in the car, intimate conversations, physical contact, and definitely saying, I love you every day before you leave. If you're wondering who said I love you first, it was her. Family traditions they want to continue is having meat pie on Christmas Eve. Britt has been doing that since she was a small child with her dad's family. Jimmy loves the Friday night pizzas with her family. They miss each other when they're apart, but they also know it's good to be apart for short periods of the time. Their family and friends would describe their relationship as a strong, loving one. He brings out the best in her, and she keeps him grounded. Jimmy says it's a fairy tale. He is the stunning prince who swept his princess off He swept his princess off her feet every single day. They love each other's family and how friendly and welcoming they were right from the beginning of their relationship. They've always made each of them feel like a member since the first time they met each other. My first impression of these two, they're truly soulmates. They love to laugh. I've enjoyed getting to know them both, and I've read their answers over and over, and I can't wait to read each other's answers. They're very good. They have so many fun and crazy memories I could have shared, but we wanted to keep it short and sweet. Now, this was a small part of their love story. I've enjoyed sharing it. Now, what do you say we get these two married? Anyone sees just cause why these two shouldn't be married, speak now or forever hold your peace. Will you two take vows here before all of us, which symbolizes the vows that you've already made and will continue to make throughout your lives? Knowing each other's strengths and weaknesses, you promise to hold each other and grow together through the challenges as well as joys. Will you release the past, bringing only those memories, desires, and hopes which will belong to each other into your future life together? Now you'll say the legal word in here.
I do solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediments why I, James Oliver Edward Pelk, may not be joined in matrimony to Brittany Ray Plamondon. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, James Oliver Edward Pelk, do take the Brittany Ray Plamondon to be my lawful wedded wife.
I do solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I, Brittany Ray Plamondon, may not be joined in matrimony to James Oliver Edward Pelk. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Brittany Ray Plamondon, do take thee, James Oliver Edward Pelk, to be my lawful husband.
And now we're going to go through some I do's. And there's only one answer, right? Yep. Jimmy, do you take Britt to be your wife, to love, honor, cherish, protect her, and be faithful to her? Do you promise to always make time for her no matter what? Do you promise to clean the shower drain of hair even though you know it's not your hair in the drain? No, it's I do. Do you promise to love her forever and always from the day you met until the day you depart? Do you promise to have a date night at least once a month? And do you promise to appreciate each day and know how lucky you are to have Britt in your life who makes you feel the way you do, cherished and loved? And do you promise to love her always, to walk hand in hand with her wherever your journey leads you? And do you promise to share in her dreams, support her through the years until you're both old and gray? Now, Britt, do you take Jimmy to be your husband, to love, honor, cherish, protect him, and be faithful to him? Do you promise to always make time for him no matter what? Do you promise to make a reservation at a new restaurant each month for your date night? And you promise to appreciate each day and know how lucky you are to have Jimmy, who makes you feel the way you do, beautiful, cherished, and loved? And you promise to always work to make him feel as special and wonderful as you do each moment that you're together for the rest of your lives? And you promise to walk with him hand in hand wherever your journey leads you? And you promise to share in his dreams and support him through the years until you're both old and gray? And now, everyone here, I ask you, do you promise to stand by this couple to remind them of their I do's and to act as an example of love and family? And if you do? We do. And now it's time for their vows.
I'm going first? I didn't agree to go first.
Any chance you can get my beer?
Jimmy, today I'm reminded of all the reasons that I fell in love with you. With some of the most incredible years behind us, I stand here today and promise to always be yours. You're truly my best friend. You're the most amazing, caring man, and I love that you love me. When I'm with you, I am the best version of myself. When we're apart, I always miss you and can't wait to tell you about my day. And I look forward to hearing about yours. I stand here today so excited to continue our amazing life together, but now as husband and wife. I accept you as you are, and I offer you myself in return, quirks and all. I choose you. I will choose you over and over without pause, without doubt. I will keep choosing you. I will always care for you, laugh with you, stand beside you, and share with you everything that life has to offer from this day forward and all the days of my life. Today, in front of our family and friends, I promise to be the best wife and best friend I can be. You're my forever, my better half, my dream come true, and now my husband. Forever and always, I love you.
Should have gone first, Jimmy.
Britt, I take you to be my wife in love and my one true love. I promise to listen to you when you need support and only give you advice if you ask for it. When you need someone to encourage you, I want to be that person. When you need a helping hand, I want it to be me. I have awful writing. I can't read my writing. When you long for someone to smile at, turn to me. When you have something to share it with me. I cherish when we are together, and I miss you when we are apart. You know me better than anyone else, and yet you still love me. Today, in front of all our family and friends, I promise to be the best partner I can be. I will always be here for you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to call you my wife. I'm so excited to call you my wife.
Very good. So hold hands. So before we do the ring exchange, I'm going to do what I call hold the hands of the one you love. Remember we talked about this? Look at your guests here. They're all holding hands. All of you who love each other, please take each other's hands as well. To reach out to someone and be acknowledged and loved is human need. Taking the hand of the one you love is a powerful symbol of that unspoken bond. Now, you two, Brittany and Jimmy. Are you holding hands? No, Jimmy and Britt. I want you to look at each other's hands. These are the hands of your best friend that you're holding on your wedding day. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that when wrinkled and aged, you will still be reaching for yours. And now we're going to do the ring exchange. Your wedding rings are a symbol of promise to one another. And just as the shape of your ring, the circle is infinite, strong, and simplistic, as should your married life to one another be. Let these rings always remind you that you both are part of something bigger, a bond built on strong foundation of trust and respect. So Jimmy, while you look at your beautiful bride, please repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours. It is a symbol of my eternal love, my everlasting friendship, and the promises of all my tomorrows. Now, Britt, while you look at your handsome groom, please repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours. It is a symbol of my eternal love, my everlasting friendship, and the promises for all my tomorrows. And now the engagement ring, please. Just as wedding rings are a symbol of marriage, the engagement ring is a symbol of promise and intention. Now that intention is realized and that promise has been fulfilled. So please place that engagement ring on your bride's ring finger over her wedding band to symbolize that the love that brought you together will always protect and sustain your marriage. We're now going to go sign the license.
I was a boat stuck in a bottle, but never got the chance to touch the sea. Just forgot on the shelf, no wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one to me. I was 1 in 100 billion, a burnout star in a galaxy. Just lost in the sky, wondering why everyone else shines out for me. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. Can make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I wasn't born out set of shoes, wandering the city street. Another face in the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of a lonely melody. Empty pockets and a roulette, always landing on a lost bet. Just live for the spin, hope for the win, go all in just to lose again. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I was a boat stuck in a bottle, never got the chance to touch the sea.
Get in there nice and tight. Get ready to give your first kiss as a married couple. It's getting ready. My closing comments. Before I announce you as a married couple, I'd like to offer a few challenges for the next phase of your relationship. Always remember that no matter how brilliant or comfortable we all are, all of us are students for life. We never stop learning. Our lives are a journey in search of truth. But we never have it in absolute terms. Your marriage is a work in progress. It will never be perfect, and it can always be better. Never go to bed angry, and always nip an argument in the bud. And more importantly, knowing to take a deep breath and just let it go. Always hold your hands on your walks. I want you to show everyone what real love looks like, so when they find it someday for themselves, they'll never let it go. And finally, just laugh. Life is funny, relationships are funny, and sometimes even difficult, painful moments are funny in hindsight. Find the humor in life and just laugh. In front of your family and friends, in the faces of these witnesses, you declared your love and enter into marriage. The universe brought you together 8+ years ago, and you've honored that gift every day since. Now, this beautiful location, surrounded by your family and friends, I am so happy that I, Deborah Picolas, by the virtue of the powers invested in me by the Marriage Act and the province of Manitoba, do here pronounce you to be married. Now get in there and kiss your bride, and she'll kiss you back. Grab your bouquet. Family and friends, please stand if you can and help me welcome for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Pelk.
There's no room, no space to rent in this town. We're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck. And you're not moving anywhere without you find a friend to take you out of this place. Someone you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day.
Without further ado, put your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. James Bell.
behalf of Jimmy's dad, Jim, and I'm sorry. We would like to thank you all for joining together for this joyous occasion. Marriage is a union, a journey that brings two independent people together, and we are confident the love and respect shared by Jimmy and Brittany will be the foundation for a strong and lasting relationship and union. May your marriage be filled with love, understanding, and endless happiness. Brittany, all of the Pelts, would like to welcome you to the family with open arms. And thank you so much to your parents for welcoming Jimmy when I lost him 8 years ago in Manitoba. Here's to a lifetime of exciting moments and a love that continues to grow. Cheers to the newlyweds.
Cheers.
So I promised you it's short and sweet, but I do have a little addition. If anyone would really like to know any back history on Jimmy, you can see me later.
And I'll tell you the real truth.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, Connie and I would like to thank you all for coming here. Celebrating with Brittany and Jimmy's wedding. We really appreciate you coming. I think everyone's traveled some distance to get here. I don't think anyone's really around front of Poplar in this place. So we all got here safe, so we're trying to do that and everyone get home safe also. Sadly, I want to note people missing. Jim's dad. He had to stay back in BC. And there's a couple no longer with us. My dad passing, Connie's mom and dad, and their sister Cindy. They would all have loved to share this with you. Yeah, for years, Brittany's grandpa Jim would constantly tease her about whether she had a boyfriend or she's getting serious for someone. He would always ask her if she found herself a Johnny yet, or a Schlomko from Sifton. Well, today we're quite happy to know that Brittany's married to Jimmy. Connie and I also thought this would be a good opportunity for us to talk about what we liked about Jimmy. You know, we try to get some stuff on the table here, so we put pen to paper here, and where we start. And you can see the list is pretty long, but simply put it, or sum it up, Jimmy, Connie, I like you very much. Matter of fact, we love you a whole lot. And we also absolutely love the fact that you, along with your family, are part of our family now. And on that note, we want you to raise a glass to Brittany and Jimmy.
Yeah.
I've got to bring up my glass. And shout out with us.
I'll get him. I'll get him. Stop the breath.
Stop.
Did you take the seat? Okay, I was gonna give it to Jimmy and Brittany.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. I thought. You're not.
So raise a glass to Brittany and Jimmy.
Drink.
Show with us. Cheers. Cheers. Salute. Salute. The word of Grandpa Jim. The boys are good luck. That's all we got.
Like most of you know,
Anybody that knows
she asked asked me if I had prepared a speech. I said, oh yeah, no, absolutely. I wrote it down. I have not prepared anything.
Shocker. Shocker.
Would you like to say anything? Before I get going?
Before you get going on your rant.
No.
I just wanted to thank everybody for coming. It really means a lot to me that everybody made their way out here. The ones that couldn't be with us, we're still thinking about you. We will dance for you all. And the friends that couldn't make it because either they lived too far or they just couldn't make it financially, we're still thinking of you and we'll still have a drink on your behalf. Thank you guys. I love you all.
There we go. Collect my thoughts in it.
Good. Of course the Pelks have it.
Of course the Pelks have that covered.
Me and Bob are like siblings. We're both weepers.
Weepers.
Get this on.
Sweating.
That's also a your dad wouldn't be.
It's okay. To touch on Shanley's speech, 3 different types of friends. Each and every one of you tonight. You're our roots. You're part of our lives forever. And we truly believe we're part of your guys' life forever. Thank you so much for joining us today. To the Blondins, to Brian and Connie, first to Grandpa Jim. Our first date as Brittany's, remembering it.
Don't tell this story in front of people.
I was harassing her all summer after, and I think Mike told the story. We went to a social, friend social, was getting married. You know, we were both single. I was part of the Beaver Bashers. I was standing in the back corner like a bird.
No, you're circling the whole
Circling with a guy, with another friend named Kelvin Abel, and I said, hey, what about her? And Kelvin said, no. And I said, oh, what about her? No. And then I looked out on the dance floor and I was like, hey, what about her? Calvin looks out, looks back at me, looks out again, looks back to me, and Mike was like off in the periphery, like right where Laura is, and says, hey Mike, come here. Walks over and Calvin says, hey Mike, Jimmy wants to meet the girl out on the dance floor. Mike looks out, looks back at me, and that's where back at me and says, bro, that's my sister. I said, well, what do you think? He said, you know what, go for it, bud. And the rest is history. So I harassed her all summer. And the day she came and saw me on, I don't know, that weekend before I went home with my kids, she was leaving. She went down to Dauphin to take a vacation, and she was all excited that day. And she told her grandparents, Jim and Peggy, I'm going to Winnipeg for a couple days, I'll be back. And on the way out the door, her grandpa said, hey, Brittany, what's his name? And she turns around and says, his name's Jim, Grandpa. She said, it's a great name. And the other thing that I knew, I think that really stands out to me from your family, that how loving they are and supportive of me is the day we went to see Calvin and Cindy at their house. Have a seafood dinner. I'm off. They're having a sidebar, and Cindy whispers, we leave this as what she says, so is this the one? And Bernie smiles back and says, I think so, I really hope so. And those are one of the moments that I knew I fell in love with Brittany. So, to each and every one of you, thank you so much for being part of our life once again. We're so thankful that you're part of our life. And thank you for coming. So, go with glass, but raise your glasses. Cheers to each and every one of you. For a wonderful night, wonderful life.
Good, well said, Ben.
There we go.
Catching it.
Give it up for Jamie.